Good morning, my friends. It's your girl Tisha, popping by with yet another Tishaism. Let's talk about boundaries. Setting boundaries has been one of the hardest concepts for me to grasp in my lifetime. But it's one of the most important things that I've ever had to do. The reason why it's been difficult for me is because, one, I wasn't really clear about what a boundary was. And two, looking back, whenever I've tried to set them, there's always been pushback. Here's what I know now that I'm older and wiser. The people who rage against you setting boundaries are the people in your life who benefit the most from you not having any. Here's the thing. The only people that have difficulty with you setting healthy boundaries are unhealthy people. Those are the people who have decided that you having a boundary is a slight to them. But that's not what they're designed for. Boundaries are designed for you to stay healthy and to give other people back stuff that doesn't belong to you. So, the people in your life who have the most difficulty with your boundaries are the most unhealthy people, and those are the folks who benefit from the dysfunction in your relationship. So, when you go to set a boundary and you have a person in your life who rages against that boundary, just stop and think for a second. How are they benefiting from me not having a boundary? How am I keeping the status quo by going along to get along? See, that was my problem. I would always move my boundary because it was uncomfortable for me to set one, because I didn't want to have to deal with the rage and the dysfunction and the anger that came from me having a boundary. And so what was happening is that I was losing my own mental health to maintain an unhealthy relationship. Take a moment. Look around. Look in your environment. Where do you have people in your space that rage against your boundaries? And why? Why would someone who loves you and cares about you be upset about you setting a boundary? It's because the dynamics of the relationship will have to change when you set a boundary. And often, it is the most unhealthy person in the relationship that rules it, and they don't want to lose their position. You've got to learn how to be in relationships with people and also maintain your own health, because you can't have this up, one down when it comes to a boundary. And as you grow, the people who are not willing to grow with you, the ones who don't want to change, they got the most to lose in the relationship. But you, if you don't set a boundary, will lose yourself. Weigh in, my friends. Where do you have relationships, whether it be in your job or your personal relationships, your friendships? Where do you have a space where people are benefiting from you not having a boundary? And then ask yourself, is that okay? Because sometimes it's not. Weigh in, my friends. Where do you need to set healthy boundaries for yourself? And where do you need to set a boundary in an unhealthy relationship? I love you, my friends. Like, share, and comment. Have a great day.